Oh my gosh, look at that view. Isn't that cool? It's like you're on top of the lake. And then besides the lake, you've got, all this property around you. So you may be one of those people who really need some space around you. Maybe you lived in a tight neighborhood, cookie cutter neighborhood, and you're feeling like you really need some extra space, or maybe you've always had it that way and you want to make sure that you buy a house in the Thurston County area that has more space around it, maybe half an acre or 5 acres or more. And you're wondering, where should I buy? Do I need to be really far away from kind of the downtown areas to get that much property, or can I be close in? Well, we're going to take a look today at where you should buy if you're looking for that. And by the way, I'm Charity with the Live Well Home Group. If you're thinking about buying or selling anywhere in Thurston County, or actually anywhere in Washington, I'm here to help you. I've made it easier for you to connect with me. Go ahead and look in the description below and click on the calendar link, and we can chat about all the things that are important to you. So let's get started. So this looks like a piece of property that may be something that you might be interested in. This is a beautiful property and lots of trees around it, but I'm going to take us into the MLS, the matrix, and show you around and show you what parts of Olympia, Lacey and Tumwater you're going to be looking for. So first of all, we're going to look at 0.5 acres up to 1 acre. So a little bit bigger lots, but not a ton of space. So you might not be thinking you need a farm or anything, but you want your space around you. So you can see here, we've got all of Olympia, Lacey and Tumwater highlighted. These are the active properties right now that are 0.5 to 1 acre. And as you can see, it's not limited to one area. You don't have to be just in Lacey or just in Olympia or, just in Tumwater. You can kind of be anywhere because there's so much rural property around us. There's so many lots that are actually bigger than just those cookie cutter lots. So I'm going to highlight just a few properties so you can get a feel for some of the areas. And you'll also see some footage of some tours of some of these nice neighborhoods in our area that have 0.5 or more acreage on them. There's new construction and there is very old houses. There's properties with barns on them, and there's properties that are just a house with trees around them. So let's take a look. We're going to zoom in a little bit and we're going to go to this area. This is the Hawks Prairie area. And there are a lot of cookie cutter homes in this region here. But even with that, there's some older properties and some properties that have some bigger homes. We're not going to have time to take a look at all of them. But if you'd like to take a look at all of them, go ahead and message me because I can get you a list customized set up to exactly what you need. So first of all, let's take a look at this one. This one is one of the newer construction ones that I was mentioning. Let's move me over here. This is the Silverhawk neighborhood, and this is a very beautiful neighborhood of large homes. A lot of these homes actually have like an RV garage on them, and so that's really ideal for a lot of people because sometimes people are looking for RV lots that, they can park an RV on. So, all right, let's take a look at some of these photos. So as you can see, these are still neighborhood kind of straight line lots, but you've got a lot of space around you, a lot of trees, beautiful inside, newly built. So if you're looking for a house that has newer features, then the Silverhawk neighborhood is a really great neighborhood out in the Hawks Prairie area. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one that we've got highlighted here. This one, the price is $1.2 million. This is the Copper Mill neighborhood. And once again, this is a beautiful neighborhood. As you can see, it's almost an acre, just barely under an acre. Gorgeous house. Lots of trees, lots of grass, very nicely landscaped. Some of these properties aren't going to be very landscaped at all. They're going to be natural. Some of them are going to be landscaped. Another one that is newly built and gorgeous, as you can see. Perfect. So let's go ahead and go back to our map and check out another area. So Boston Harbor is one of my absolute favorite areas. There's some beautiful water access out here in Boston Harbor. There's a marina, and then there's also Burfoot Park over here, which is one of my favorite parks. So let's take a look at this one. As you can see, this one has a water view, and you can get a water view with acreage around it. So this is almost an acre, which is pretty incredible. This house itself needs a little bit more work. It's not quite as ready as those last two that we looked at, but look at that beach. It's absolutely gorgeous. A little turret, nice and nestled back there, but as you see, it's a little outdated. Could use some work. All right, let's head back over to our map and take a look at some other areas. So out here, we're not going to look at these ones right now, but this is a great area out here. I love that Olympia has so many waterfront places to land. Like there is so much waterfront here that I don't know, I've compared it to a lot of other places in Washington that I've lived in. Holy cow. I mean, there's so much waterfront access, which is amazing. Well, let's take a look over here at another waterfront. This one is an Acre. And as you can see, it's right there close to the water. New construction also. And quite lovely. And then back to our map, let's go ahead and travel a little bit further. I wanted to show you that you can even get larger lots really close into town. So right here, this is downtown Olympia, historic district, and this is West Olympia. And this one here is on a large house on an acre right there. Like you could walk downtown and it's gorgeous, of course. Let's take a look at this one. So if you're looking for something that feels like an estate, this is your house. Isn't that amazing with Mount Rainier and the Capitol building behind it and Capitol Lake? It looks like you're going into an English cottage. Isn't that stunning? I want to live there. And if you want to live there, let me know. I would love to help you get this house. Amazing. I could look at that one for a long time. So you can get property close into town and you don't have to be far out. We've got this one here, which is also really close to town. This is on the east side, and it is half an acre. And it's nothing like the last one we looked like, but just wanted to show you if you want space around you and you don't mind having a smaller home, then you don't have to spend a ton of money to even get acreage here. It doesn't take a lot. This one is like a half an acre. It's under 500,000, 465,000, which is amazing. Small house, but if you really don't care about the house size and you just want the space around you, this one is great. And like I said, it's close in, really close in. So let's zoom out a little bit so you can get a better idea of all the space around you here. We're going to take a look here, and this is near where the area that I live in. And this is the Olympia High School area, which is a really desirable area. And there are several neighborhoods that have larger lots, and this is one of them. Tons of garage space. A very classic looking house, but beautiful. And you'll have lots of neighbors around you, so it's not like you're completely nowhere, but you are definitely in an area where you've got, 3/4 of an acre and you're close in. And then out here, we're going to go a little bit farther out. Take a look out here. And this is a cute little cabin on a lake, 0.7 acres, 699,000, but it's just adorable. Not very many people live on that lake. Classic, but oh my gosh, look at that view. Isn't that cool? It's like you're on top of the lake. And then besides the lake, you've got, all this property around you. So there's so many options when you're looking for this. So I'm going to jump from here over to the next slide just to show you the prices of houses. So this is our 0.5 to 1 acre. And we start as low as 299,000. For that, you're going to get a fixer-upper. But as you saw, we looked at this one here for 465,000. You don't have to spend a ton to get acreage around you. You can if you want. Prices go up to 1.6 currently active, but now we're going to jump from 1 acre to 5 acres. So as you can see, still spread all over the place, Olympia, Lacey and Tumwater. And let's take a look at some of these properties. Lots of square footage. This one's on 2 acres. Let's see if they have this one has a tennis court, basketball hoop, showing a lot of the outdoor features. I love it when we can get a nice drone shot. I'm not sure if this one has it, but big house, lots of space, lots of updates, not as new as some of the new construction ones, but still good. And then let's take a look here, 1.5. This is in the Highlands, another beautiful neighborhood. Love those beams. It's very northwest looking. I can imagine myself living there too. So gorgeous. So if you're thinking about any of these neighborhoods, as you'll see as you're watching this video, there's going to be multiple drive-throughs of neighborhoods, and you can see like this is great. You'll see the Highlands, you'll see Skyhawk, you'll see a couple other ones, because there are just some really nice neighborhoods that I want you to get a feel for what it looks like to drive through it, just as if you were here. So take a peek at that as you're watching this video and kind of dig in and think, man, I think I could live there. And I don't know, that looks a little too small. I need something a little more that'll help you kind of decipher what you're looking for. And then of course, if you need some personal video tours, you see something online, something that you want to see, and I can definitely go and do a personal video tour for you. So that's one of the things that we do for our out-of-town clients and people relocating, is we make sure that we get them the information that they need, because it's really stressful to buy a home when you are in another area and you can't really see things in person. So I will go out and take video of every detail of the house, and I am very particular. I'll let you know if there's paint wearing off somewhere, if the house smells, if it's a funky layout, all of those things. So if you're relocating to the area and you really want to know more about a specific area, then let me know, and I'd love to go video that for you. And remember, once again, if you go in the description below, there's an opportunity for you to click on a link and schedule with me, or there's a lot of links in there, but whichever one is convenient for you will be great. All right, let's take a look at a couple different properties in this area. So this one is close to downtown. We had looked at one that had a little bit smaller lot, but this is 1.2 acres and it's walking distance to downtown. Little classic, but it's been updated and it's just quite nice. See if we can see one that is on a lake. So lake properties are always wonderful. That doesn't mean you always get lake property. You might have a lake view. This one itself is a lake view, but you have a ton of properties. So if you don't care to actually have access, you're up here on the hill and you have this gorgeous view and all this property around you. I really love the grounds on this one. It's just gorgeous what they've done with their yard. And then there's also one on the same lake here that is actually lake access, 1.2 acres on a lake. That's incredible. Isn't that gorgeous? It is really well done. Play area, fire pit area, grass to play on, extra garages. It's an adorable house. Look at that. That's like so much fun. So if you want water and acreage, you've got that for sure as well. So let's take a look down here in a little bit further south. It's still considered Olympia. It's just a little further out. You'll notice that there are Olympia addresses that look like they should be Tumwater and Olympia addresses that look like they should be Lacey. It's because unincorporated Olympia just stretches right around Lacey and Tumwater. So you go through one city and then you get to Olympia again, which is fascinating. But this one here is on 5 acres. Let's see if we go backwards, if we'll get a top-down view. There we go. That's nice. So we get to see the whole property, and there's a little lake over there. Gorgeous. And way out here in this area, we've got one that's more cost-effective. So you've got almost 5 acres for $599,000. There's a lot of land. Look at that. You got your little farm there. You do whatever you want. Definitely a simpler house, but if you don't care about that and you just want the acreage, then this is a spot for you. Let's take a look at those prices in this 1 to 5 acres. Starting at $459,000. We've got quite a few under $600,000, as you can see. And then we're going all the way up to $2.3 million, which we didn't look at that one. Let's do that just for fun. Okay, obviously a waterfront property. Gorgeous. Waterfront properties are always fun to look at. Look at that beach. Oh my goodness. What a view. Property itself is stunning. View is stunning. Everything about it. So if you're looking for something that's got acreage around it, 1.3 acres, a lot of square footage, 5,700 square feet. Thurston County is the best. It is, I I love living here. There's so many opportunities for great houses here. And if you're coming from somewhere that's more expensive, you're going to be shocked at what you can get here for the prices, especially the waterfront properties and the acreage properties. So if you are thinking about moving here and you'd like to, find what's going to be best for you, nail down that criteria a little bit more, then go ahead and click in the link below and let's chat about what's going to be best for you. And like I said, I can go out and shoot any videos that are going to be helpful for you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.